Goodness me, finally made it. G'day, folks. Sean here from the Down Under Cruises. Ilana is currently running an errand for us. As soon as she comes back in, she will pop into the driver's seat. In the meantime, I'm holding the keys. Let's go into the chat real quick just to say g'day to a few people before we bring up our esteemed guests. It's a big word for this time of day. Esteemed. Anyway, first in the chat was Meg. Congratulations, Meg. You have won the... Oh, no, I'll talk to you later. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yes, you have won the 528 trillion points on the Fair Star cruise line. That ship hasn't been sailing for the last 20 years. So, yeah, that should do it. That should do it. Yeah, congratulations. Onboard credit points, that'd be awesome. We've got Lorraine there from Special Ability, Traveling with Special Abilities. Welcome aboard. We've got, let's see, who else is in the chat? No, there's more than two people. We've got the weekly traveler updates. Welcome aboard from North Carolina. Thrilled to have less restrictions for us down south. Abso-bloody-lutely, because we want to go to places like Fiji and the like. Moonlight Adventures, I don't know who they are. Maybe they know people like the Traveling Gilberts. I don't know. Dewey Ski, mate, how's your Florida holiday going? Are you enjoying it before you go back home to the cruise ships? We've got Sharon from the cruising scene and Gary, I hope, in the background as well. Dewey has got a message for Meg. Happy birthday, Meg. So maybe Meg gets to pick it up. We've got Najuma in the background there. G'day, Najuma. How are you? Naj? We've got Naj. I haven't even seen Naj. If she is here, welcome aboard. Nice to see ya. Who else have we got? Michael Land's here. G'day, Michael Land. Blaine is here. Philip is here. Found out there's something older than Joe Biden in the universe. Yeah, I got that one. James Catanese is in the chat. We've got a couple of other people saying good day to each other, which is great. Destinations to Light Crystal. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. James Catanese. Okay, I think I'm about coming up to scratch there. Just looking at all the people saying g'day. Larry from the Plum Travelers, Griswold Family Vacay, Danny, get on the cruise. Come with us on the cruise. V, Biday V, how you doing? Hope you're on the improve. We hope soon. Okay, let's see. Just very quickly. We got Puppy the Cat there as well. Cheryl Rosinski, welcome aboard. Larry just said he was stopping by because he's got to go and cook dinner. Somebody's got to eat in his house. It's cool. I'm just being very quick here. We got Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian. And let's see. Okay, well, that's enough for the moment. Let's bring up our esteemed guests here first up. This couple is, what can I say? The guy's about as dry. His humor is about as dry as watching paint dry on the wall. But I tell you what, he's a funny man. He's got the most gorgeous wife. And together, this couple absolutely have enlightened everybody they come in contact with. Number one, I want to thank him for his service, because not only has he served, but his kids are serving as well. And so what more can I say about you guys? Welcome aboard the Moonlight Adventures. How you going, guys?
Hey. That's a lot to live up to, man.
Well, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. How are you guys?
Good.
We are finer than frog hair split four ways.
Now, you know, that's a comment I've heard somebody else make. It would have been someone like, if you watch Ben and David, it would be something that I would expect out of Ben's mouth, a comment like that. I mean, that's really cool. I always like to laugh at those.
I'm full of them. She loves it.
Well, she says you're full of a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Hey, it was good enough at least to get her. So
Yeah. I tell you what, if you're anything like me, Josh, I can tell you that we are both the luckiest men in the world, because we have most definitely punched way above our pay grade.
we outkicked our coverage, as we say in the States.
Absolutely. Well, welcome down under,
Baby. Hey.
how I believe you're coming on a trip down under soon, right?
You would like for us to? We got to start planning for that one because it's quite a trip. But
It's 3 years away.
I mean, Australia is definitely a bucket list for us. And the last time when you were on with us for our morning show, which is an evening show for you guys.
Yep.
We had talked about the 24 trip.
Yep.
Yeah. So that may be something that we could shoot for and maybe plan for.
And we definitely hope that you do come on for that, because what we're trying to do is December 24, like right at the end. We want everybody to come on in, have a look at spend New Year's Eve in Sydney.
Yeah.
The benefit to spending New Year's Eve in Sydney is you come in for a summer Christmas and a summer New Year's, and you watch the fireworks going off the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now, I don't think you understand the significance of that, because that is like $10 million worth of fireworks going in the sky. It is huge. And then what we're going to be doing after that is that's 3 days away, 3 days or 4 days before we jump on a cruise and go somewhere, either South Pacific or New Zealand or around Australia. So we haven't quite got an itinerary that suits yet, because none of the cruise lines have actually put out their itineraries as yet. But we're planning anywhere around those three places, and I tell you what, you will absolutely have an absolute ball.
Yeah, we would definitely love to do that. And we've kind of fiddled with the idea of potentially coming when they were doing cruises, when they were trying to pick everything back up. And, Carnival was throwing didn't cost you a dime to free cruise, $200 worth of onboard credit, just get here, but the getting here on a whim, because it's quite expensive, as you know, because you're leaving from there coming our way here pretty soon. It's not easy to do unless you do some planning, 18 to 24 months ahead of time.
Well, let me put this to you, right? First of all, for you to come over here, doing the exchange rate, your dollar value is cheaper than ours.
Oh yeah.
So for us to come across to you, it's costing us a little over $5,700.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that expensive for us to come down there.
No. Yeah. So, and that's, I mean, what can I say? Listen, if you don't mind, guys, I've got somebody sitting here in the background. I've got to bring her up. I just have to.
Who?
Who? I don't know. I know that she does moderating for a lot of a lot of channels. She moderates for us. I know she moderates for you.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. But I've just got to do this. Okay.
She's not very busy.
No.
No.
Man, she pretends to hold down a day job. What can I say? G'day.
Good day. How are you?
Hey, good.
And the
Yourself?
crowd goes wild.
Hang on. Let me fix that. I'll sort that out for you. What did you say? The crowd goes what?
Wild.
All right, let me do this. Yeah, absolutely.
We're not worthy.
Yeah, well, hang on. I got something for you. Hang on, I've got something for you.
We need to keep showering Meg with compliments.
Yeah.
Until she turns completely red on the screen. She's getting there. Look at there.
And
look at that.
Not only, hang on. I've got to put her in a limelight here. Let me just do this. There we go. Okay. So now we've got her right where we need her. And then the benefit to that is that if I have any banners coming up at the bottom, it'll cover me, not Meg. Kidneys. Okay, so the reason why I've got all of you guys up today is because you all have something in common. All of us, actually, we're all kind of seasoned cruisers. Where Meg has won over you two, Josh and Chastity, is that Meg is actually going to be coming down to our group cruise, but she's actually coming just to the meetup. She's not attending the group cruise, unfortunately, but she's actually coming to the meetup. Now, you guys were a bit tentative with the meetup, so we're going to see you.
It's close. So we're sailing. I think we determined like right after you guys, and out of the same port. Or no, we're leaving out of Tampa, but you're going to be in Tampa.
No, we're leaving out of Miami.
No. Oh yeah, that's right. September.
Yeah,
we're talking September. I'm sorry. This is. I'd lose my head if it wasn't on my shoulders.
Hey, I've got the same problem. I got the same problem, Josh. I wear the pants because Ilana buys them for me.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Have I got them on? Oh, Meg, you're lucky. I tried to talk to Meg last night, and she said, hang on, let me put my pants on. And I went, I can't see anything from the waist down. She goes, yeah, but what if I stand up?
That's called Donald ducking it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be in that. Oh, by the way, have you guys got a drink?
we have some.
We're a little embarrassed, but I'm not drinking alcohol for the next.
No, am I? I'm drinking caffeine.
I mean, we've got Taco Bell.
Well, that's all right. I got coffee sitting in here, but I just wanted to drink a toast to young Meg because I believe it's her 21st birthday. So, yeah, happy 21st.
Drink it up, Meg. Is that a Guinness?
Yes.
Yes.
At least somebody drinks something decent.
Do you like black and tans or half and halves?
Both.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now,
snake, like a little snake bite.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I get hungry for Guinness sometimes. I just crave it.
I've just got to say a couple of things in here very quickly. There's been a bucket load of people coming into the chat. So we've got Amy from Amethyst Haze. We've got Larry from Plum Travelers. We've got Bernay from Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds. We've got this chat just went crazy. Sharon and Gary from the cruising scene. We've got Philip Rackman. What is Kermit the Frog's middle name? Don't ask me a question like that. Kimmy, darling. We've got Paul Vines. I don't know. Do you guys know Paul Vines at all? Does anybody here know Paul?
No,
I know him.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
I heard he's got a 21-year-old gal pal.
Yeah, I believe so.
Just turned 21 today.
A weekly travel update says Josh and Chastity, you should go.
I agree. We got to in.
Wait, so what's the dates on the meetup?
Okay, so the meetup is actually on the 14th of October.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe.
I told Sean that there's a chance that I could potentially come up with a business trip to Tampa. Hopefully no one that I work with is watching this live right now. But,
why? They'd want to join you.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to go to work anyway, right?
Exactly.
Especially if it's paid for. We got Danny from the Griswolds. Now, there's another guy who needs to come on the cruise. Just hurry up and get on it. In case you don't know, I'm trying to get everybody on the cruise that we can get on. We've got Antoinette at Fun. Welcome aboard, Antoinette. Nice to see you. I'm just going through very quickly because if I go back, we'll never get through the chat. So, Michael Ann says she's heard of Paul Vine. She thinks he's been in a chat once or twice. And then Dewey's saying that work is a 4-letter word. I can't agree, mate. He goes, Shivering gave that up years ago. Well, smart man. But then again, Dewey is Dewey, right? He's the only man I know that takes one cruise in a year, 274 days. Here's somebody that I've got to bring this up for. Meg. That's Blaine. Sorry, wrong person. Paul, is that the okayest guitar player he's heard of? Yeah. But there was somebody else I wanted to bring up here. I can't read the third word there.
Geburtstag.
Does that sound anything like happy birthday? I don't know.
It sounds exactly like birthday.
Yeah. All right. So, Troy's saying that he's got a black and tan, but not a drink.
So, being of, my family lineage, we're Scots-Irish. My Irish folks would smack the crap out of me for calling a black and tan a black and tan. So it's a half and half. That's a story for another time.
A half and half.
So the Brits. Sorry, our dog is really wanting to come in really bad. I guess we're gonna have to let her in. But the story goes that when the Brits were occupying Ireland,
yep,
their uniforms were black and tan. So the Brits would call a half Guinness, half Harp a black and tan, but the Irish, because they hated the Brits so much, called it a half and half.
Now, in case you don't know, my heritage is South African, Australian. So I'm a colonial either way you look at it. We absolutely love the uck. I mean, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Now, Blaine says half and half. He uses that in coffee.
Sure. Yeah.
What's that? Half coffee, half water?
Creamer. But any self-respecting man would, instead of you would use like some Irish cream, not half and half.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah.
I'm not a man, so I just use half and half.
I didn't mean to, use an incorrect pronoun.
Yes. Okay, let's get politically correct. Let's talk cruising, shall we?
Let's do it.
We've got just before we do, got Eric B in there. Welcome aboard, Eric. And we've got somebody else is popping in. Okay, we'll leave it at Eric. Guys,
Darian.
Darian, that's right. Guys, your first cruise.
Our first cruise was January.
Yeah.
This past January.
Last January was your first.
Yeah.
You guys are virgins. I mean,
yeah,
virgins.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what was it?
We went on the Valor to where did we
Cozumel.
go? Cozumel, yeah.
And fell in love with it, and we tell people this all the time. They ask what is our favorite video on the channel. Mm-hmm. And really it's the first review that we did of a cruise, because we can look back at it and we can trace that to like the moment where we fell in love with cruising, because we used to be Disney people, and we still are. We love Disney, but if you had cruised or Disney, cruise is going to go up here.
You could cruise Disney.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't know that we would have as much, per dollar times amount of fun. I'm making a new formula here. I don't think it's going to be greater than what you would get on a Carnival cruise. I mean, we've
never been, but I don't know if the money's.
I got to go somewhere that GW would fit in, and I don't know that GW would fit in on a Disney cruise.
Meg, first cruise.
My first cruise was in 2005. I cruised to Nassau. It was just a 3-day cruise. It was overnight in Nassau. On the Fantasy. It's my fantasy.
So no cruise line actually wants to have us on their ship because after we go on their ships, they get scrapped. Our first cruise was on the Golden Princess, which has now become P&O's Pacific Adventure or something like that. It was 2016 from Melbourne to New Zealand, around New Zealand and back to Melbourne again. That was an awesome cruise.
The meetup.
Eric is asking the question whether I've spoken you guys into the 2015 cruise yet. I mean, the 2022 cruise, but the 15th of October yet.
We've got time that we could make that happen. I don't want to commit, but because I'd hate to disappoint the people if we showed up or didn't show up.
Yeah.
You'd hate to disappoint them by showing up.
That may be true also. I mean, I am a ton of fun and 240 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. So
don't tell Chastity that. She might grab you real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you come on board, that would be absolutely brilliant because then I'd have the quadrilla, you know that. I'd have the people I like to spend most time with all on board.
I have a feeling we could throw some back at the Red Frog Pub.
Yeah. Hey, well, let me put it this way. The first cruise we're going on, that's a Carnival cruise, is this group cruise that's happening on the 15th. So we're so looking forward because we're going to have a bucket load of people there that, A, we've only met in this format. B, I'd love to meet their legs.
And that's why I needed pants, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's hot in Atlanta. It's hot and sticky. I understand.
I'm just shutting up. Welcome aboard CME Travel. Welcome aboard, Troy S. We've got you there. Okay, Troy S says for 2 years, Josh's helicopter service used to haul us around. Magnificent. This is for Darian and for you guys. So you guys have done some good stuff there together by the looks. Let me just get that out of there.
I have some concerns about them going on that cruise.
Yeah, what's that? You're not coming.
Well, other than that, I need daily recordings of all the dad jokes combined on that cruise. Because Blaine's going to be there too.
Oh my
Blaine's
God.
You're going to be there.
Let me say, Oscar Mike Golf, are we going to have an absolute fun time? Because dad jokes, you mean a cruise without dad jokes? I mean, there's at least...
I've been on cruises without dad jokes.
Well, let me say this. There's going to be at least 3 dads there.
It's kind of
Matt
like,
too.
Somebody asked me the other day, they said, if Abraham Lincoln walked in the door right now, what would you say to him? And I'd say, my God, man, where did you come from? You've been dead for over 200 years.
I'd go with that. Okay, now, I'm going to do something very quickly, and I'm doing this for a reason so that I can bring in somebody else. I'm going to go to the promo for the cruise, and then we'll come straight back.
Okay.
Just because there's someone I would love you to meet. Yeah, I think we're going to have an absolute ball on that cruise. Just have to put up with people like Blaine and
It's
Darian.
amazing,
And
wasn't it?
well, there you are.
Can I just say hello? G'day.
Alana, hi there.
Hi.
Good day.
Oh, happy birthday. Woo.
So
Thank
this
you
is
so
my
much.
truly better half, Chastity.
Hi, Chastity.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Apart from being very cold and miserable and wet outside. Ugh. Anyway.
The opposite here.
Yeah, it was 100 degrees today.
Yeah.
100.
Those were the days for us.
What's it? 26. It's
Hey,
50,
Dewey.
It's 56 degrees here.
Oh, it's horrible. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have a once a month commitment on a Saturday.
And you had to pick today.
I know.
I mean, seriously, look who we've got in front of us.
I know. I'm so sorry.
We understand, Alana.
Good. Thank you.
You understand, Alana?
I was talking to God. Many don't, Meg. Many don't.
So everybody in the chat saying g'day to you.
Good day to everyone.
Even SCT Adventures. G'day, how you going? We got fantastic cruising in there.
Wonderful.
And I believe Meg's going on that group cruise as well.
She is, apparently.
I am.
I said as well, because I'm hoping that for some reason she might end up on ours. I know she's coming to the meetup.
We'll keep poking.
Have you ever sold used cars, Sean?
No, I sold real estate just as
Oh,
bad.
God, there we go.
Look,
Tells you everything.
I was a real estate agent, but now I'm going straight. Oops.
Don't insult any real estate agents who are in the chat right now.
Well, one real estate agent is certainly acting on our behalf as a travel agent, and
That's
that
right.
is anybody wants to jump on that group cruise on the 15th of October, please see Cindy Spiker.
Oh, she's looking very cute and fluffy. Oh,
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
this
dog?
is
sorry. Oh.
this is Princess Leia,
Oh,
and
oh,
that's Miss Ellie Mae.
Oh, they are
They're
divine.
usually not so needy. I don't know why they're wanting us to hold them tonight.
That's because
They
you're
wanted
talking
to
to
be
us.
me.
Are they Shih Tzus or multi-chits?
Yeah.
We've got one or
Shih
two
Tzus,
that we
both of
will. We've got one or two that we'll ship to Australia if you,
Oh,
you would
please
like.
do. Love them. Love them.
We've got a zoo over here.
Gorgeous.
A zoo or a menagerie?
It depends on your perspective.
We only have these two and a Boston Terrier. The Boston Terrier is one, but she's hyper and
She's like several
like-
dogs.
like 10.
They're beautiful dogs too. They're very cute.
Yeah,
Thank you. And we have a kitty.
yeah.
Her name's
No,
Catherine.
you can keep the cat.
Cat for sure.
Well, let me put it this way. I love animals, but if you had to give me a choice between a dog and a cat, give me a dog any day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They take all your bad and just take it away from you. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Exactly right.
The difference between, to me, the difference between a dog and a cat is the dog loves you to death, and the cat wants you to love them to death.
Yeah. You are the cats.
You are the slaves. You are the cat slaves.
Yeah.
You belong to the cat.
Very true.
I don't really like cats either, but I like our cat.
Yeah, she's sweet.
She's like, I don't know. She's different. She has no idea that she's a cat. She thinks she's a dog too.
Yeah.
She hates cats, but she loves dogs.
So I'll have to show Tommy the Boston Terrier since
Oh,
he's
please do. Yes, yes.
G'day, Tommy. Yes. Boston Terriers rule literally. Serious?
so for the Americans, we're obviously Georgia Bulldogs fans. We love the Georgia Bulldogs. Greatest football team, greatest university in the history of American universities. So this dog, she is named Gurley, Todd Gurley, the running back, and Michelle is her middle name for Sony Michelle, one of the other running backs at the University of Georgia. So
Girly Michelle.
Girly Michelle.
Awesome.
I have never seen a Boston that's not black and white.
Yeah, she's a red Boston.
Ah, I have never seen one. I didn't know they come in other colors. That's really interesting.
Oh yeah, we had one that was before her. We had she's our third Boston. Our other two, they've crossed a rainbow bridge, but the one before her, Sidekick was her name, and she was seal colored. So she looked black, but in the sun you could see,
Bluish
streaks of
kinda.
bluish colors, and they call that seal.
Yep.
And then they also you can have brindle
Mhm.
in their
Oh, I
breed
didn't know
too.
that. Oh, okay. There you go.
Well, Darren's having a bit of a giggle, but I just noticed that we've got DNG Explorers. Welcome aboard, boys.
Welcome
Nice to have you on
Hey.
board.
Nice to see you.
Guys,
I think we haven't seen you guys in our channel for ages. Thank you for popping in. We really appreciate that.
Meg is attracting everybody.
Well, it is. It's all Meg's fault. What can I say? I mean, Meg
Miss
always
Meg
lives
was-
in the background. She's doing the old Amy trick. You know Amy from Amethyst Haze. You talk to her about being a creator, and she'd go, "Oh yeah, kinda." And Meg's doing the kinda bit, right? But if you have a look at some of the stuff Meg puts up, I swear,
It's more than kind of.
yeah, it's more than kinda.
Yeah, she does. The pretzel crusted pork chops that I saw today.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to try that. That'll look
we got to
great.
check that out.
Yeah. I gotta stop watching Meg's stuff before we eat.
Yeah, and then we went and ate Taco Bell. Like,
Yeah,
I'm trying to eat healthy too. So, it's hard to eat healthy at Taco Bell, but just for a second, because I know
you're
people may be wondering because we didn't do our live and I was a little under the weather. So I had an inflamed liver is what they thought was going on. And I guess that's probably what is going on. We were afraid it might have been more, but I'm on a 7-day cleanse. So I'm not drinking alcohol or anything. And I'm trying to eat right and change my diet. So that's difficult to do at Taco Bell. But I feel like today, for the first day, I feel like I'm on an upward path. So no pain today.
well, that's awesome.
What day are you up to out of the 7?
This will be tomorrow. Today's day 4.
Yeah.
And do you feel any better? Do you feel better for it?
I do, but last night we decided to go to Captain D's, which is a fried seafood restaurant, and
Yeah, because I thought you could
help
find
myself.
something healthy there.
And
I thought this would be a good one where you can
she thought I would eat
healthy.
healthy.
No.
2 piece fish and chips.
Well,
But
I paid
mate,
for it.
what kind of a pom do you prisoner of Mother England? What kind of a pom do you make if you don't eat fish and chips?
I don't know. We have a place here called the Chippery, and it's a guy that's he's from Birmingham in the
Birmingham.
and, yeah, Birmingham, and
You got to have the accent right. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
And
I watch a little bit of Peaky Blinders, so
oh, God. Yeah.
the Peaky effing blinders.
Yes.
Sorry.
We need subtitles sometimes.
well, let's put it this way: it's prime time somewhere around the world. It's currently 12:36 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, so family friendly.
We try.
Next cruise, where are you headed?
I am headed to Coast Maya and Cozumel.
Yep.
From New Orleans on the Valor.
On the Bella. And you guys?
So we are on. I'll get the dates messed up. So you give the dates.
September 17th through the 24th.
First time on Royal Caribbean on Symphony of the Seas, on their Oasis class ship.
Fantastic.
So you can make it work.
Yeah. And so that is it's kind of like a group cruise. So we're going to be on there with Beach Please and some other folks. We're probably not going to take part in all the group activities because this is for our 23rd wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
We'll be going to Costa Maya, Roatan, and Cozumel.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Oh yeah, and the Perfect Day at
Yeah.
Coco Cay. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a
I
nice
can't wait
idea.
to go down the abyss. That's what I'm excited about.
That should be absolutely awesome. Hey, just quickly in the chat, we've got Rob from the Cruising on the High Seas. He keeps throwing out this number 490 days. The cruise is going to be in 84 days, mate. Get it straight. We've got Alyssa from Kiwi in Oz. Welcome aboard.
G'day, Alyssa.
She looks like she's going to be joining us. Alyssa lives in Brisbane, so she'll be joining us in Sydney in 2025 for our Greek cruise. So that'll be awesome.
Does she know that?
Yeah, she knows that. We had a discussion.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I didn't ask her. I told her.
All right. That's awesome.
Cheryl.
Well, she knows now.
Yeah, she does. Cheryl from Cheryl Rosinski is saying, "Isn't that the BDD rum run?"
So it's the recovery.
Yeah.
So some people are doing back to back on the Sunshine.
I don't
think
know.
It's the Horizon.
The Horizon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah.
And it's on
And
our ship.
the Beach Please folks are jumping off of the Horizon and getting on to the Symphony of the Seas.
I can't say I blame them because by the time the BBD rum run is finished, you guys will have to fix up the damn ship afterwards.
I can imagine the state it's going to be when we get on there.
Seriously.
Wow. After that lot.
We've
All
tried.
the BBD that's going to be running around on that.
Well, that's
that
it.
ship. They're just
At least-
wrecking shop.
At least it's the BBD that they're going to be using and not the beer, right?
I mean, I heard they let the captain on there.
Now,
Not the captain
you know,
of the ship, so
Josh and Chastity, you know who else is coming on your cruise with you in the recovery? Is young Mr. Dewey.
Outstanding.
Because he just threatened it over here. So, and Puppy the cat is on the BBD rum run as well.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully some of the folks that are doing the back-to-back or even as they're getting off of, the initial, the BBD, hopefully we can run into some creators and meet up, 'Cause
And this is one of the things that we're absolutely looking forward to is meeting up with the other creators, because how do you do your show? What do you do that's different to what we do? How can we learn from each other? That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I like the group that, and I almost feel like it's the group that Meg has created to a certain extent.
Correct.
And I don't know how Meg just wound up in our video chats. I'm glad that she did. I mean, it's been great. But everybody we've met, it's just everybody seems very down to earth and just salt of the earth type people. And we definitely want to meet everybody face to face at some point, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, and we met people that we didn't know anything about a boondocking like lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well, now we have friends like, Roy and Becky and all the people and it's weird how everything is just interconnected, and we've met all these different groups of people, and everybody's been great.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this.
Yes, Meg.
I blame Blaine
It's all his fault.
and Danny.
All Blaine's fault.
I think they are like the connection between the two
Yeah.
communities. So
There's a lot of similarities, really, though, and I don't know what it is, and the same reason that we enjoy talking and being with you folks, that happens on a cruise organically every time. I mean,
Correct.
like if the world could act like you're on a cruise, the world would be so much of a better place. I mean, everybody,
Amen.
except for the fights that we've seen here recently, that everybody appreciates everybody and is nice and friendly to everyone. And it seems to be exactly the same way with the boondocking and camping community and RV community.
We try to accommodate each other, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah. I mean, she hates camping, but we would go if we can put together the Kenny Fest. We will camp for Kenny.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. The only difference between you guys and us is that you drive on the wrong side of the road. But other than that, I mean, we'd get on really well.
Well, I don't like
Yeah.
camping either.
Man, that was so weird. So Freeport was the first place we had been on the road where we have experience that, and it's like, so number
No, I
one,
think it was Bimini.
well, Bimini, we were on that tram, so it was,
Still, it
but
was
being
so
in a
weird.
car at high speed, it was, Meg liked our bat out of hell comment in the video, but those drivers are nuts. They are nuts.
If I really want to frighten anybody, I just put on my phone, we can do a video chat, and I just turn the camera around and let everybody watch us driving. I mean,
It doesn't work for me. Sorry.
yeah, well, you don't drive, so
he's going to be driving he's going to be driving a golf cart.
Yeah.
In Bonaire. I'm very concerned.
Why are you concerned? I'm the one behind the wheel.
Yes, which wheel? That's the problem.
Oh boy, that's funny.
So they had in Bimini, there was a lot of people that were injured riding the golf carts.
Oh, really?
I guess it's just game on in Bimini, and so I mean, people were drinking and driving and high speeds, and Bimini's really small anyway. But we're going to do it next time because it sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you gotta have fun. DNG is saying traveling keeps the sanity from a hectic life at work. The planning and actual experience is what makes life great. And I can only say amen to that, because that is just, that's exactly what it's all about.
We are experiencing that right now.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Well, I mean, as you can tell, we've only got 84 days to go. So what the hell?
So you've got, is it 83 days and a wake up, or is it 84 days?
No, well, that's to the cruise. For us, it's 67 days and a wake up to get on the plane.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get to come to the greatest country on the face of the planet.
Oh, straight. Oh, okay.
We do that.
No, we're leaving.
Hang on a
We're
minute.
leaving
Hang on
the
a
greatest
minute.
country.
I'll tell you, we do that. We do that in 96 days.
Hey, so I mean, it is home to Ned Kelly, and Ned Kelly is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite. I guess you can't really call him a Western hero, but of that era.
Which movie version are you talking about? The one with Mick Jagger as Mick Jagger, played Ned Kelly.
Yeah, this was the newer one. The newer one with Heath Ledger. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I watched that on repeat while I was deployed.
There's a Mick Jagger version as well.
Really?
Yep.
I had to check that out.
Back in my day. Back in the olden days. A silent movie with an organ playing.
Can you stop calling me that?
Excuse me, it's lunchtime. I don't play any organs. Moving on.
Oh.
I'm shutting up because this is a family-friendly show. Oh, that's reminding us there was a Yahoo Serious version. I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, there was.
If anyone knows who Yahoo Serious is, it's not very serious.
No, Yahoo Serious. How do you explain it?
I couldn't. I don't know what's happened to him anyway.
Yeah, this was a guy who took a whole lot of Australianisms and threw them into sentences and made fun of things as well. So it was, if we're thinking about the same thing.
No, you're thinking of ostentatious.
I am too. No. That too. Person. I mean, how much can a koala bear? Troy, I enjoyed how they drove in Kuwait and Iraq. 3 cars abreast and 2 highway coming ahead at you. My juice works great as Moses. Yep. Yep. So, you get on a cruise ship. Favorite food?
Oh.
So I have to tell you, the best thing that I think that I've eaten on a cruise ship, and this is not just to put Meg over. We did our cruise dares, and she dared us to put a taco on a guy's burger and eat it. So I went over and I got a pork taco, put it on a double cheese guy's burger, and it was amazing. It was really good. I'm going to do that every time I get on a cruise now.
Meg, are you going to follow up?
I'm gonna try it. I will try it.
It was good.
I don't like guys' burgers, but I will. I mean, I trust Josh's judgment that it was good. But of course, I'm going to have a pork taco first thing.
The pork
Maybe a
is the way
chicken
to go.
taco next to it. Yeah.
So good.
What about you, Chastity?
Oh, I don't know. I really like. Let's see. I don't know. I guess the blue iguana breakfast is really good. That's what I want every morning, and then probably the pizza. I guess.
Pizza del Capitano.
Yeah. I don't
Although
know.
we had lunch at what's it called? Anyway, we had lunch at the whatever de Capitano. Pasta de Capitano. I don't remember what it's called. Somebody in the chat will put it up there.
Tina de Capitano,
Yeah, there you go. I was
which
drawing
I've
a
never
blank.
been to.
The Captain's Kitchen.
I'll go with that one.
But yeah, that's really good. They have at lunchtime, it's all included, and it's part of. They have this never-ending pasta bowl. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we'll have to discover carnival food, won't we?
We will.
We will.
We will. My favorite meal on any cruise ship, particularly Princess, is the Crown Grill, having some steak.
He likes his big piece of meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
I heard that about you, John.
Not a steak eater myself.
No.
No, I like my lamb chop.
Hey, so if you're Carnival virgins, you need to know this.
Yes.
The only time you can get the confetti cake or funfetti cake is prior to sail away. So when you get on the ship, go get a piece of funfetti cake. You will not regret it.
Sorry, what is it? A funfetti?
Funfetti cake.
Funfetti cake. Where do we
So
get
it's
that from?
it's white, regular white cake, white icing. It doesn't sound like much to write home about with confetti on it, or little sprinkle
stuff.
things. But it has a cream cheese center.
Oh,
It is.
Interesting.
I'm thinking about it right now.
It's going to be all
Funfetti,
very different.
right.
Okay.
we're into that one.
Okay, yeah, I actually want to try that now.
It's good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Get a little cup of coffee.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about coffee, favorite
Right.
drink?
Mine's probably the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. For me, I don't know. So I end up drinking more just regular lime margaritas on ice than anything. So, even if I look at it from that perspective, I guess that's my favorite. I try to drink clear liquors when I'm on the ship. I don't know, I just feel like it's a little easier on me because I want to drink so much. But outside the ship, I'm a brown liquor guy usually.
And Meg?
What's your drink of choice?
I'm a beer girl. I like Carnival's brand of beer, which is Thirsty Frog, and I like their Caribbean wheat.
Oh, that's cool. Why do you like the Caribbean wheat?
It's light and refreshing, and it has a little bit of a nuance to it. If that makes any sense.
Kinky.
Sean likes his beer.
I'd have to
I'm sure
try
he'll have
it.
some beer tasting, won't you?
I'd have to try it.
Blaine has something interesting in the chat that he likes to do on the ship. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Slap your brain.
Liquor and a little poker on the ship can be fun. What's he poking?
I don't know.
Or liquor might lead to poking.
Kenny will probably be poking on Rose.
No, wait a minute.
He might be slapping his brain a bit.
Tim from Time for Exploring has come on in here and he's gone, coffee with avocado.
Well, there's a challenge for Kenny.
Well, that's a big challenge for Kenny. Okay, so Matt from Fantastic Studios Fantastic Cruising. I've got to remember to change his name again. Matt changes his name like he changes his underwear, right? Carnival makes a good stout and a good porter to? A good port or a good porter? Good question. Dewey's saying that he loves avocado. Might have to try that.
We love avocado and coffee, so we might have to try that.
How can we get Kenny to try avocado without him thinking it's avocado?
Well, we disguise it and tell him it's something else.
Baked goods.
Put it in a burrito.
Oh, there we go. I knew somebody had the intelligence, not me.
He won't eat ranch either.
Yeah.
D and G are telling us 100% that they don't drink alcohol. Who are they kidding? They like to try different drinks because you never know what you will like. Absolutely.
Good attitude.
Yep.
Dilly
The only
dilly.
problem I have is like after 2 days of drinking Carnival mixed drinks, it's just like so much sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with you on your diet, seriously. Now, I had the misfortune of imparting some knowledge to Larry from Plum Travelers, saying that I've never tried a tequila, and Larry has now put in plan that every other person I know that's going on that cruise wants to give me a tequila sunrise or something like that. So
Tequila is a special beverage.
Yeah.
You're going to like it or hate it.
yeah, I'm gonna have it once.
I love it. So when we were doing the Fermented Friday, when we first started, we were doing like taste tests of all these different things, and it was good because she don't really like to drink anything straight. But I had never drank side by side tequilas, and we had 1800 Repsilon and or Epsilon, not Repsilon, and Lunazol, and tequila to me, there's more unique flavors in tequila than almost bourbon. And I know that I'll get poison darts thrown at me for saying that, but especially if you go between, the reposados and all those different, I'm starting to become more and more of a tequila guy the older I get.
Yep. I'm going to just put something in the chat here, because what I want to do in the chat is just bring up a couple of links, just so that people know where to find you guys, and also give up the links so that they can enjoy some of your fun. So, folks, if you have the opportunity, dad jokes, whether you like them or not, suffer in silence. Go ahead and watch the Moonlight Adventures dad joke series. But then Chastity comes up with some really brilliant stuff to lighten up the mood. So go in there and enjoy it. They are an awesome stream. And then this new creator, shall we say, by the way of Meg, watch some of her stuff, because her stuff is also just as enlightening. You've got Lon saying g'day to you. I want to know where Boomer is. So, favorite drink we've covered, favorite food we've covered, the next cruise we've covered, your food first we've covered. Yes.
You said a favourite drink?
No.
I haven't said a favourite drink or food.
What's yours?
I don't know, because I don't drink a lot. I do like a cocktail. I like a daiquiri. My favourite cocktail's a daiquiri. I like something fruity. I'm not a drinker.
Well, that's the Twilight Zone is pina colada with blue curacao in it.
Oh, okay.
So
They are good.
yeah.
And then what's the other one? I always call it a BBD, but it's actually a BBC. BBC.
Yeah, BBC.
Banana Bailey's Colada.
Oh, that's nice. Now,
It's really good.
I like
it's
the
really
sound
good.
of that. Yep. See, Princess does a really good
Dirty
banana, which I think sounds very similar.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's probably the same. Probably pretty close.
I'd say, yeah, probably very similar. Heaps of calories, though. That's the only thing.
Yep. But that's the problem. You jump on a cruise. I just walked past the buffet, and already I put on 15 kilos. I didn't do anything. I just walked past.
We've been trying to lose weight in order to go and put on weight when we get on the ship, but it's not really working at all.
I actually
we need
lost
to-
weight on my last cruise.
Did you? Dewey is professional at losing weight on the cruise. I don't know how he does it.
Walk,
I-
walk.
I
I
don't lose weight.
walk a lot. I eat what I eat on land, except for special meals. I mean, I eat tacos all the time, so it's not hard. So it just takes some thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm just more concerned that we've got 3 weeks beforehand in the States, and we know what the size of your servings are
Oh my
like.
God.
Where that is totally foreign to us. So we've decided we may have to share one plate of food because I think there's enough there for a whole family.
My dad and stepmom do that. They share a plate when they go out to eat.
Yeah.
This is so much food. I just take it home for leftovers. So.
I just can't help it. I make plates on the cruise that I would never make at home with like 4 different types of meats and just, it's like, but I just take a lot of antacids and enjoy it.
Yeah, and tell yourself I'm not doing that again tomorrow, Ben. Then there we go again.
Yeah.
Groundhog day every day. Yep, not doing that again.
Yeah, well, our thought process is the elevators do not exist.
No, stairs.
Yeah.
That's
We do stay off the elevators for the most part. We try to, and I'll tell you. So Kenny dared me to hike the ship, and I knew I was going to do a tour of the ship vlog. That after I got to the 15th deck, oh yeah, I was sweating a lot.
you can hear him in the video.
Yeah.
Danny says that Landon thinks the ice cream machine is a water fountain.
Sounds good.
But at the end of the day, I mean, we're out there on this most interesting, magnificent machine that's floating in the water, taking us from place to place, giving us the time of our life. What else can we say? It's we're building relationships and increasing our friendships, really.
And you just got to go and enjoy and have fun and
Yeah.
absorb everything. So
Now, I'd like to see Kenny hike the ship.
Yeah.
He could do it.
Yeah.
Climbing stairs only, no elevators.
He would give it a shot. I know he would.
He'd do
All
his
right.
best.
So let's
Yeah.
give him a challenge. On
I think
sea
we
day.
need to put Kenny down a water slide.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be an interesting one, seeing as Kenny can't spell water. Apparently, he turns out to being like the Wicked Witch of the West. The one that dissolves in water. Apparently, that's what he says.
I'm excited for him. I'm so excited. I mean, so many firsts for Kenny.
Yep. And not only that, but it is talking about firsts. It is helping hands for cruising's first effort.
Great selection.
And we've got a second cruiser going on another cruise, the one in March, with fantastic cruising with Matt and Kimbra, and Meg will be on that cruise as well. James Catanese and his wife Cindy. So that's another a plus, and that really makes us feel really great because now we're getting people going on cruise ships. Now all we need to do is anybody else out there who has a group cruise going,
I would like to
let us know so that we can then organize a potential new cruiser going on board that cruise.
Yeah, and I told you during the Down Under cruise talk, but I'll say it here for the American folks that are joined in. But the next fundraising event that we're going to do, I plan on, once we find a tricycle that will support my big ass, I'm going to do a tricycle-a-thon and go as far as I can. And I want to come up with something creative because I don't think I'm going to be able to go many miles on a tricycle. So maybe every quarter mile ask for donations. But we're going to, however that turns out, 100% of those proceeds is going to go to Helping Hands for Cruising.
Oh, thank you for
that's
that. We really
brilliant.
appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much.
I
I got to
believe
wait until this hot goes away. It'll probably have to be in the fall It's way too high.
I believe
That's fantastic.
Harley Davidson have a tricycle.
You
I
can
need
get
a big
adult sized ones. You can get adult sized trikes.
Yeah, but and so that's another. Danny says he had a He-Man one, so I thought about that too, doing it with a big wheel.
He-Man trike.
But
Do they still make those?
I don't know.
I don't even know what
That would be interesting too, doing it on a big wheel. And I can't ride a unicycle, so that's not going to happen.
Oh no.
Blaine is
that
saying
would be a bit awkward and painful by the end of a few miles.
your voice will go up 3 octaves if you use a unicycle.
Make sure the seat is firmly secure.
Blaine is saying he doesn't think any tricycle has a big enough tire for his fat whale of a self. Come on.
They're expensive. I don't remember our children's tricycles costing as much as they cost now.
Well, that's because we didn't need one that would support 250 pounds. So you're looking at the.
There's that. There's that.
I like big, but I cannot. No, sorry, wrong song.
Child.
Wrong channel, Sean.
Oh yeah, it is the wrong channel. Now, aside from the one that you're going to be doing with the BBD run or whatever, what other plans into next year have you got for cruising?
So what we know we're doing for 23 is the Halloween booze cruise with SCT, Antoinette, CME. Hope I don't miss anybody here. I'm missing
Journey
people.
with the
Gingers.
Yeah. Hopefully Meg and Mr. Paul.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'll give them the look for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look
That's all we have planned for 23. So, that actually came up because Blaine and Greg, we were all in another chat, and we were talking about wanting to go out of Charleston before that port shuts down, and then it just kind of organically happened. Hey, Halloween booze cruise.
But
no, that's going out of. Never mind.
You were happy that.
Sure.
It's not
You were
going out
happy
of Charleston.
that Charleston was closing?
Sorry.
You were happy that Charleston was closing?
No. We just want to go on a cruise out of Charleston, but I don't know why I'm saying Charleston because the booze cruise is actually going out of New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we do need to try and schedule something out of Charleston before that port closes. That's the next closest port to us.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours from us.
Yeah.
Why
And
do they want to
Norfolk-
close Charleston?
What's that?
Why do they want to close that port?
I don't know.
So I think they're opening it up to more of a commercial port, if I remember right. I think Blaine probably knows for sure if he's still in the chat, but I think they're closing down the cruise part of it to open up more spaces for commercial, just for
That
shipping.
sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. It's the state that's shutting it down. It's not that Carnival's pulling out.
So what's your closest one after that then?
Norfolk, but we probably will never sell out of Norfolk again. It was more expensive to sell out of there. It was a complete crap show bottleneck trying to get in and out, and people's cars were damaged in the parking lot after we left. However, Carnival, I mean, they're standing up for the sailors, for the folks that sailed, their guests, and they're actually paying some of the bills, even though they don't have to, because the city of Norfolk said that they should have read the disclaimers. So,
really?
We wish it was good. We're like 30 minutes from there, so it'd be perfect. But
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, our other
It's
choice would be
just-
Baltimore, and Baltimore's about
I
7
think
hours.
it's just as bad as Norfolk.
Yeah.
Is what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Blaine has answered your statement. They will still allow ships that dock there as a day port, but no longer allowing ships to embark. Not sure why, but they think it's going commercial more so.
Okay, so it'll be a port of call, but not an embarkation.
And then he's gone on to say they're dredging Charleston Port as we speak, making it the deepest on the East Coast. So it's confusing.
That's going to be a great place to go fish for cobia.
Yeah.
That doesn't help out with the cruising situation, but
No. But I think if there's enough, if people create enough stink, they will sort that one out.
yeah. I mean, you don't have a whole lot of options, or I mean, not a whole lot of. It's not like Florida. Florida, just pick one.
Yeah.
On the East Coast, there's really not a whole lot of places. I mean, you can include Jacksonville, I guess, but you can sail out of New York, and then the next one down would be Baltimore. Then
Then
Norfolk, Charleston.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take away one of those ports. I mean, that's pretty impactful to folks that live on the East Coast.
Blaine's calling it quits. He's heading to bed.
Night,
So
Blaine.
good night, Blaine. Thank you for popping in, buddy, as usual.
But when
You
think
quitter. He's a quitter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be nice.
when you think about Australia being an island and a country of our size, we don't actually have a lot of ports.
Well, we've got
be honest,
three
our
main
main
cruise
cities.
ports,
Melbourne, Sydney,
and
and
Brisbane. And
Brisbane. Yeah,
Brisbane,
the West Coast, really.
yeah, and Brisbane packed a bucket load of money into
a
the
brand new
the terminal.
Mhm.
You've got
Now
Fremantle as well for Perth, and
Yes.
Adelaide.
Yeah, but they're not made. Well, would they be? They're not really major.
No, because most of the shipping goes out of
Sydney,
Melbourne and Sydney or Brisbane.
Well, we need a decent. Our port is embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we need an
It's
upgrade.
yeah.
Well, folks, we've come to the top of the hour. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely had fun meeting with you. Cannot wait to actually meet up with you guys at the meetup. You are coming. We've already
That'd be nice.
established
Yeah.
that. So,
Speak it into existence.
yep, absolutely.
Well, Mr. Paul and I are definitely coming. So
Yay.
Yep. So we cannot wait to meet up with all of you guys at the meetup. Hopefully we drag you on board the cruise ship. No, you can't. You're doing that work thing. That's right. So hopefully we meet up with you at the meetup, which will be absolutely amazing. You get the opportunity to meet all the other 3 million people that are going to be at the meetup, which will be great, of which only 60 odd of us will be on the cruise. You're missing out. But thank you very much for popping in, and
Thank you.
please, we appreciate everything you do for Helping Hands for Cruising. Please continue to do so. Any last words for anybody else out there?
thank you for having me up
Yeah.
and let me is actually our first time like seeing each other one-on-one with all three of us. So that's pretty neat. But
Awesome.
I'm going on a cruise in 6 days, basically. So yeah.
Lucky.
You're gonna love the Valor. We love that ship. It was great.
Well, folks, we're going to pull the pin. I'm going to ask the two you groups to just stay put, and we'll have a bit of a chat afterwards.
Okay.
Just to keep people updated, next week during Hump Day, there will be a Hump Day a show, which will be at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which works out to Sparrowfied your time. I think that's 6 a.m. or something like that. Yep. Next week, Saturday or Friday night, your time, we're not having a show. We've got a family function we need to take care of. So next week is a miss, unfortunately, but we'll come back again following week with a bucket load more stuff.
Getting closer and closer.
84 days, what can I say? Folks, have an awesome day,
Have a
have an
great
awesome
weekend.
weekend, and we shall catch up with you later.
Bye now.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.